1-2. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to Youth Night here at the Burger Athletic Complex, as I'm excited to bring you Game 1 between this week's matchup of your BOWIE Bulldogs and the Hayes Hawks. AJ Arevalo here, and it's a gloomy Tuesday afternoon. Early game today, 5 o'clock, as we get set to go down and take on Hayes for Game 1. Quick recap for you folks. Series split last week with San Marcos, as San Marcos was able to come away with the win, 6-0 over your Bulldogs. I apologize that I wasn't here, so I'll take the blame for that loss there. So, but with that loss though, we've got quite the race here in District 26 6A. Lake Travis, first place at 10-0. Westlake sitting second at 9-1. San Marcos and your Bulldogs tied for third at 6-4. Austin High 4-5 behind, and I guess that's fifth, with Hayes at 3-7. And even at 3-7, Hayes is technically not out of the playoff race.
And welcome to your Tuesday night matchup.
We're getting ready to get things underway, so we'll set it up to the PA for the pregame festivities.
Before we get things going, we're going to have a ceremonial first pitch. We'd like to welcome Walker Evans. Walker attends Bailey Middle School. He plays select for Hooks 12U Nationals. Walker was selected for the USA Baseball Southeast NTIS team, and he'll be a proud BOWIE Bulldog, class of 2028. Let's give it up for Walker Evans. Nice job, Walker.
All right, I guess that's going to be the big chunk of our pregame festivities. Is you got to see here at Youth Night, had a nice pregame pitch from Walker Evans. In case you missed it, folks, Walker Evans goes to Bailey Middle School. He's going to be a BOWIE Bulldog, class of 2028, so we'll get to see more of him in the future. Currently, though, he plays for the 12 Hooks Nationals. He was also selected for the USA Baseball Southeast NTIS team, so bright future ahead for that young man. Glad to have him out, as it is Youth Night. Again, so for those who are just getting off work and cruising around home, once you get home, grab your kiddos, make your way out. Game set to start here shortly. Got about 5 more minutes. But it's going to be free admission for any youth player who is wearing their Little League or team jersey. You'll get it. So we got a lot of Bulldog jerseys for our kiddos in the crowd, and love to see everybody out here. But anyway, folks, as I was discussing, we got a pretty still competitive race here in 26-6A with the playoffs looming. Hayes going to have to take down and pretty much win out to still have a shot at the playoff spot. They're going to face us this week, obviously. Next week, they're going to have Aikens. So 100% possible to still make the playoffs. Your Bulldogs, after taking on Hayes this week, 7 o'clock game on Friday, by the way, so be sure to go out to the Hayes baseball field on their campus to come check us out. But Austin High next week for us, as we get to take them on here. Both games will be here at Burger. Now, San Marcos, again, tied up for third with us. They've got Aikens this week, anticipating a win of both games. But what's really important is next week they get to play Lake Travis. Now, Lake Travis is so far undefeated, sweeping district. So if it's anticipated, we're looking at most likely 2 more losses tacked on to San Marcos. As lineups are announced by PA, we're going to send it back to them.
Number 9, Zach Strawberry, designated hitter. Number 28, Jit Villarreal, pitcher. Number 27, Beck Raymond, first baseman. Number 30, Trey Webb, catcher. Number 11, Sebastian Montiel. right fielder. Number 5, Jacob Covington, third baseman. Number 17, Logan Larson, left fielder. And number 13, Gavin Gonzalez, center fielder. For Bowie, we've got the leadoff hitter, number 6, playing shortstop, Mason Winters. Number 18, Cole Miller. I'm sorry. Let's see. Grayson Ramirez, I'm sorry. Number 15, Brody Miller. Number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez. Pitcher, Anthony Simmons. Number 2, Ben Merriman. Number 13, Patrick Colopy. Number 24, Travis Starkey. Number 12, Cade Urbanski. And number 16, Taki Kuta. Please stand for the national anthem.
All right, folks, nice national anthem there. We're getting ready to start things off. I'll give you a quick brief rundown of your lineup in case you missed it. But before I do, want to give a shout out to a couple sponsors. First is going to be our Grand Slam sponsor, Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare. Do you have a loved one who needs healthcare services in the comfort of their home? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. We offer a variety of services, including wound care, cardiac care, physical therapy, pain management, and much more. Our healthcare services are covered 100% by Medicare in most cases. Robinson Creek is a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. So defensively, folks, for your Bulldogs, Anthony Simmons will get the call. He'll be up on the mound, throwing those heaters, as you can see. Travis Starkey at home plate on the receiving end of all those heaters. Patrick Colopy over at first. Grayson Ramirez taking over second base duties. Mason Winters at short. Tater Bansky over at third. Ty Kutak in left field. Ben Merriman center. And Brody Miller back in right field, rounding out the end. Hayes Hawks will just go down bad in order to get their defensive line up here after they're done. First off, we're going to see shortstop Alex Montiel, second baseman Cooper Jen, and DH Zach Spalding. Those are going to be your 3 leadoff batters for them here in the top of the first. As always, folks, for those tuning in at home, be sure to send me a tweet if you like. Tell me hi, who you're listening for. I'll give you a shout out. My handle's right there in the score box on the top left of your screen at AJ_AREVALO with the number 1. As Coach Coach DeJalia gives some last words of wisdom over to Simmons.
Number 15, shortstop Alex Montiel.
As we'll get Alex Montiel up to the plate. Here comes Simmons with the first pitch. A little bit too low. It's going to be ball 1. Count's going to be 1-0. So again, folks, district race still really up for grabs. Again, Hayes is going to have to win out to have a chance, as it's a high fastball for ball 2. It counts 2-0. A lot of magic is going to happen for the Hawks to make it to postseason play. There's a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Bowie's going to have to almost lose out as well, as that one's going to hit that outside edge breaking ball for strike 2. Counts even now, 2-2. Simmons moving fast. Here's the 2-2. There's a bouncer towards third. Urbanski in the glove. Throw to first in time. We're out. Number 1.
Number 1. Next up, number 2, second baseman Cooper Jen.
Next up, number 2, Cooper Jen, here for the Hawks, formerly known as the Hayes Rebels. As Simmons with the first pitch, fastball down the middle. Nice pitch for strike 1, counts 0-1. But they're going to need Austin High to lose a few games as well, as they are right above Hayes in the contention. There's another bouncer towards Urbanski at third, has to reach for that one. The throw to Colopy is not in time. Urbanski had a little trouble picking it up off the ground on a weird bounce.
That'll bring number 9, Zach Spalding, designated hitter.
Let travel, boys. Let travel.
So Cooper Jen's going to reach. I'm going to grade that as an error on Urbanski, as he did a quick twirl, which threw off his timing. But it'll bring up number 9, Zach Spalding. Spalding in the DH spot. Throw to first by Simmons, not in time. Spalding in the DH spot. He is hitting for Jake Villarreal, who's going to be the pitcher tonight, or at least the starting pitcher for the Hawks. There's another throw to first, not in time. Jen not getting too big of a lead. Able to make it back in time on all those pitches. So Simmons, the break in, while that one is hit high towards Winters, that's short. He's going to get underneath it. Jen's going to creep his way back to first. That's going to be a pop-up towards Winters for out number 2.
Let it travel, Ben. Let it travel.
Jen will stay put over at first. Who's going to bring up number 27, Beck Raymond, up to the plate. Raymond, a lefty batter, it looks like. It is. He'll make his way against our lefty pitcher, Simmons. 2 away, 1 runner on here, top of the first. Simmons with the pitch. Swing and a miss by Raymond. Strike 1. Counts 0-1. Raymond going to take a quick time and get some calls from the Hayes coaching staff. Throw to first, not in time. Jen makes it back. We'll get reset and do it again. So the rumor around the old watering hole is that the Battle of the Lakes, which is going on this week between Lake Travis and Westlake, there's a fastball down the middle for strike 2, is most likely going to split. Of course, the home team will take the win most likely. If that's the case, honestly, Lake Travis just really needs one big win over Westlake, as a late time is called by Raymond and granted. Nice pitch by Simmons, but it's not going to count. But if the Battle of the Lakes splits and Lake Travis wins handily in theirs, they'll own the. Although it doesn't matter. As long as they win one, it's game over. There's a big hit down the right field line. It's going to go foul. Count will stay 0-2. So if the game is split, it'll be 11-1, 10-1. Excuse me, 11-1, 10-2. As there's the next pitch. There's a bouncer towards Colopy. He catches it and gets the tag for out number 4. There'll be a pop-up towards Colopy for out number 3. As the Hawks will leave one stranded and still scoreless. All right, so we'll get back to talking about district play here in a little bit, but let's give a thanks to one of our next sponsor, OmniSure Consulting, one of our RBI sponsors this year. OmniSure Consulting Group would like to thank everyone in the healthcare and education professions for your dedication during the most challenging of times. You are truly our heroes. Our CEO, Michelle Earl, says baseball brings everyone together no matter the background or circumstances. We are so grateful our kids have had the opportunity to play sports and enjoy the great outdoors these past couple of years. From all of us at OmniSure, go Dogs! Also going to give a quick shout out to Maxwell Lock and Ritter CPAs, serving clients, building relationships, and positively impacting our community. Those are the cornerstones of Maxwell Lock and Ritter and ML&R Wealth Management. To learn more about how Maxwell Lock and Ritter and ML&R Wealth Management can help you achieve your personal or business goals, visit us online at www.mlrpc.com today. So defensively for the Hayes Hawks, we're going to have Jake Villarreal up on the mound. He'll get the call. He'll be throwing the pitches to Trey Webb. Trey Webb, he'll be catching. Beck Raymond over at first. Cooper Jen at second. Jacob Covington at third. Alex Montiel at short. Left field, it's going to be Logan Larson. Center field, Devin Gonzalez. And right field will be Sebastian Montiel. Leadoff 3 for your Bulldogs will be Mason Winters. We'll see him first. Grayson Ramirez will be batting second with Brody Miller set to bat third. So Webb makes his way back to the plate after helping out his pitcher get his gear adjusted. I would normally give you stats from the previous game, folks, but I unfortunately missed it, so we're just going to have to wing it here with Winters. So his first pitch will be a little too far outside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. Villarreal, second pitch. Doesn't get the call there. I think that might have been just a little bit too high. It's going to be ball 2. Looked like a pretty decent throw to me, though, I'll be honest. As it's 2 balls, no strikes. Villarreal with the 2-0 pitch. Winters, deep hit towards center field. Gonzalez trying to leg this one out, get underneath it, and he's able to. As Winters will go down for out number 1. Next up, second baseman Grayson Ramirez.
Grayson Ramirez.
Ramirez makes his way into the plate. You usually see him come out as a courtesy runner, at least in the past games I've seen there. As there's a ball thrown on the outside for strike 1. Count 0-1. Taking that first pitch most likely, trying to get a read on Villarreal there on the mound. As here's the 0-1. Nice high breaking ball that time. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here for Ramirez. Pitch. It's a high pop-up towards Montiel at short as he brings it in for out number 2. Right fielder Brody Miller will make his way to the plate now.
Brody Miller.
Miller, per my book, which is the only one that matters, right? Game 1 against San Marcos, hit a 3-run homer in extra innings to seal that victory over, at least that Game 1 victory over San Marcos. As he gates his way to the plate, first pitch from Villarreal. Outside, ball 1, counts 1-0. Pitch, swung on. There's another pop-up. This time it's going to go towards Covington at third. And Montiel actually gets in there, and he brings it in. Another pop-up towards short. We're out number 3. Bulldogs kind of stifled there as they go down 1, 2, 3. And after 1, we are still scoreless here at Berger. I want to give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here, one of our dog sponsors, HR Green. For over a century, HR Green has been driven by our commitment to providing engineering, technical, and management solutions that connect and shape our communities through client success. Visit our website to connect with our team and start planning your project success. So Simmons back on the mound here for your Bulldogs. So the anticipation is that the Rattlers are going to lose their 2 games against Lake Travis, which will put San Marcos, if they win both against Aikens, which again is the anticipation. Aikens so far only 1 district win this year. That district win came against Del Valle. So Del Valle and Aikens both 1-9 on the season. So if San Marcos wins the 2, which we anticipate, there's 8 wins with 2 losses. That puts them at 8-6. Okay. BOWIE anticipating the win over Austin High. Actually, you can't anticipate it. This week and next week will really set the tone. 8 wins, though, folks, is going to be the lucky number to guarantee a playoff spot with anything. And sitting at 6 wins currently, very important these wins come and come quicker, sooner than later, right? Here's the first pitch from Simmons for Webb, or to Trey Webb, who's at the plate. It's going to hit the outside edge for strike 1. Counts 1-0. There's a bouncer towards Ramirez. Scoops that off the ground. Go to Colopy. Out. Number
1. Next up, number 11, Sebastian Montiel, right fielder.
The next up is going to be right fielder Sebastian Montiel. He'll make his way up to the plate. First pitch strike from Simmons. Counts 0-1 for Montiel. Simmons with the 0-1. Montiel watches that one. It goes right down the middle for strike 2. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here for Montiel. Simmons with the pitch, swing and a miss. As that'll be the first strikeout for Simmons for the afternoon. That is out number 2. As the wind picks up just a smidge. We'll have third baseman Jacob Covington making his way up to the plate now. First pitch from Simmons. Swing. That one's going to go foul immediately over the Hawks dugout. It's going to be strike 1. Counts 0-1. Simmons with the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, fastball, ooh, a little bit, probably too outside there. It's going to be ball 1. Counts 1-2. I like the pitch call there, though, for Simmons. Covington doing a good job of not offering at that one. As here's the 1-2. Outside in the dirt, that's ball 2. Counts even 2-2. Covington back in the box. Simmons with the 2-2 pitch way outside, ball 3. Counts full now, 3-2, and a nice job by Covington as he has worked his way going down 0-2 to start. It's now a full count as Simmons with the payoff pitch. That one's going to go foul to the right side. We'll get reset and we'll do it again. Full count here for Covington. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Simmons with the pitch. Up the middle towards Winters. Winters with the scoop. And Colopy able to grab that one off the ground for out number 3. So top of the second goes by fast for the Hawks as they go down to 1-2-3. Still scoreless. Middle of the second, want to give a shout out to Cruz Teca, located at 5207 Brody Lane. Cruz Teca is a locally owned family restaurant that taps into the family's roots with a full menu representing various regions of Mexico and Texas. All of Cruz Teca's dishes are made to order and feature sauces made from scratch. Catering is available for every event. Just check out Cruz Teca's extensive menu at cruzteca.com. That's CRUZTECA.com. Now, for those who may not know, this is a special series between Bowie and Hayes. For me personally, we actually get to broadcast I am one of the broadcasters for the Hayes football program. And so during the football season, you can hear myself and my friend Jason Schaefer calling the games for the Hayes Hawks. During the baseball season, you'll hear me here for the Bowie Bulldogs. So I call it my battle of my broadcast teams, which is always a fun series. If I remember right, it was split last year. And so looking for the sweep this year. My allegiance is aligned differently during baseball season.
Number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
As we'll have DH number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez, make his way up to the plate. He'll be set to lead off here, bottom of the second for your Bulldogs. Ben Merriman will be set to bat second with Patrick Colopy on deck, is batting third. It's going to be a little bit too low for ball 1. Counts 1-0. Bowie offense kind of stifled last game on Friday as they dropped that one 6-0 to San Marcos, and still trying to get something started here bottom of the second, as that's going to be a little bit outside from Villarreal for ball 2. Counts 2-0. Coach Tajela is going to call a quick time and have some words with Gonzalez. But yeah, so I'm always a little torn here when I get to see Hayes and Bowie battle it out. I do pay attention when they play football, even though it was an away game this year. So you didn't hear me on the broadcast for the football team this year when they played Bowie, but I think Bowie handily won that game. So Gonzalez will make his way back up to the plate now. 2 balls, no strikes. Villarreal likes the call. Here's the pitch. The breaking ball hits the outside edge. It's going to be strike 1. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Villarreal. It's going to be too low for ball 3. Counts 3-1 here for Gonzalez. He's doing a good job sitting tight. And with a 3-1 count, we get to usually see Old Faithful heater down the middle. We'll see if Villarreal gets that call. It's kind of a 50-50 whether the batter swings at it. So here's a 3-1 pitch to Gonzalez. He is going to take a whack at it. That's going to stay fair down the first base line. Nope, they're going to say it popped his leg, and they're going to say it went off of his ankle. So that'll be a foul ball, strike 2. Counts full 3-2. We're going to take a look at Gonzalez here and make sure he's okay. But as I mentioned, I usually call the Hayes football games with my old friend Jason Schaefer, and I've been poking him this week, trying to get him to come out. So we might get to see him next on Friday, as it's a home game for Hayes and an away game for your Bulldogs, and I'll be sure to keep him in line, though, if he does join us and hops on the broadcast. Jason is a talker and has a ton of more wisdom than I do about baseball. As that 3-2 pitch is high and outside for ball 4. Gonzalez
Next up, number 2
will be the first Bulldog batter on today as he was walked. Bulldogs still looking for the first hit here of the afternoon, and a batter of any that are going to do it as you're looking at number 2, Ben Merriman, making his way up to the plate. Gonzalez is going to stay at first, so he'll get to run it. No courtesy runner for him. Colopy is going to be on deck. He'll be set to bat next. But Merriman doing a very good job of getting on base this year so far, whether it's via a walk or a hit.
Hey, good pitch.
So that one's going to be inside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here for Merriman. 1 batter on, 1 runner with Gonzalez over at first. No outs. Villarreal with the pitch. Gonzalez is going to take off as that one gets hit down the third baseline foul. It's going to be strike 1. Gonzalez will make his way back. Definitely got the call to take off on that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here for Merriman. Villarreal didn't see him check on Gonzalez that last pitch. This time he does, though, after Gonzalez took off. And there's the throw to first. It's a little too high, so Raymond not able to try to make an attempt at a tag, but able to bring it in, didn't go over his head, so nice job at first. Gonzalez made it back in time, by the way. 1-1 your count here for Villarreal as he gets set up on the mound. Merriman awaits the pitch. Merriman knocks that one down the third base. It goes right by Covington as Gonzalez will trot his way over to second. A single for Merriman. First hit of the night for your Bulldogs. Looks we've got 2 runners on, no outs, and first baseman Patrick Colopy making his way up to the plate.
Stepping in for BOWIE, the first baseman, number 13, Patrick Colopy.
Colopy. Might get to see him next year with the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana Lafayette. Getting himself set.
Coming up. Let's go, guys.
No outs, 2 runners on. And Colopy shows bunt immediately. Puts it down the first baseline. It's gloved. The throw to first is right by Ramirez. And Gonzalez will round third and score. Colopy will hit second and round as well, but will cut his way back. That is going to be in. E3 in my book. Gonzalez will make his way as the first run scored. Merriman will be held up at third on that error. So I'm not going to give Colopy the earned run there, the RBI. But the Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead here, bottom of the second, excuse me.
Let's go.
Next up, catcher number 24, Travis Starkey. Will make his way up to the plate. He's got 2 runners in scoring position with Merriman at third, Colopy at second. Still no outs. Villarreal with the pitch. Fastball right over home plate. Gets called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here for Starkey. Here's the pitch in the dirt, and the batter's back on the right-hand side. Webb does a good job of at least keeping it in front of him and hustling his way to pick it up. Runners will stay put. It's going to be ball 1. Counts even at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, 2 runners on here for Travis Starkey. Villarreal with the pitch. Up high, ball 2. Counts 2-1. Cater Bancy is going to be on deck for your Bulldogs. He'll be set to bat next. And Villarreal does a quick check at third. Here's the pitch. It's going to go foul. Strike 2, counts even now, 2-2 is our Little League players here. You can't see them under camera, but that one went right towards the chicken wire fence here at Berger. Gave him a little scare. Get used to it. Even count here for Travis Starkey. Lucky 2s, right? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, foul. Count will stay 2-2. Balls, 2 strikes, slight breeze going left to right on the right side of the field, but on the left side it's coming straight at us, so weird movement. That one's hit deep towards left center field, and that's going to drop right in front of Larson. Merriman will score. Colopy thought that was going to get caught. Was inching his way back towards second.
Number 12, K.
That'll be an RBI single here for Starkey. Colopy will stay put at third. Merriman will score. Bowie takes a 2-0 lead over the Hayes Hawks as Kader Bansky makes his way up to the plate. We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Starkey. You're looking at Jaden Francis. Over at first now. So runners on the corners here for Kader Bansky as Francis is at first. Colopy is over at third. There's a big hit towards center field. Gonzalez gets underneath it. Colopy tags up at third. He's going to have to leg this one out, and he does come across. That will be the sacrifice fly for Bansky.
Third run comes in.
Third run comes in. Francis stays put at first. And with one out, the Bulldogs take a 3-0 lead over the Hayes Hawks. Left fielder Ty Kutak will make his way up to the plate now. He's got one out with one runner on. Francis is over at first. Villarreal with a quick check over at first. There's a bullet down towards first. That was going to go into right field as Montiel's going to have to get to it. Francis will round second and slide into third. A single for Kutak. Francis will hold true at third. And top of the order now coming in for the Bulldogs as Mason Winters will make his way back up to the plate. He had a fly ball towards center field in the first inning. Grayson Ramirez will be on deck. He'll be set to bat next. So Winters makes his way to the plate. He's got two runners on the corners. Francis at third, Kutak at first. One out. Villarreal is going to step off and get reset to quick time. Bulldogs with a 3-0 lead. So far 3 runs have come across here just in the second. An offense that kind of sputtered in the first has suddenly opened up here in the second. Villarreal with a throw to first, not in time. Get reset and do it again. It's a little bit more difficult for those righties to make a fast enough spin on the mound and throw to first to tag the out. Kutak has a short lead over at first. He's anticipating the throw down. Same thing with Francis over at third. Pitch is another hit towards center. Gonzalez is going to have to get to it. Francis will score. That's an RBI single for Winters.
Bringing up number 18, Grayson Ramirez.
So 4 runs come across so far. Villarreal still on the mound here for the Hawks. No one's talked to him yet, as there's going to be a time as the Hawks coaching staff will make their way out. Number 18, Grayson Ramirez, will be set to bat next, which means Brody Miller will be on deck. Infield for the Hawks comes in. While they do that, we'll give a shout out to another one of our sponsors while we're hanging out. Let's do Bush's Chicken. Bush's Chicken is a proud sponsor of Bowie Baseball. Swing by Bush's Chicken after the game. It's Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good. Now, normally for these late games, folks, you don't get a chance to go to Bush's Chicken. I think they usually shut down after the game, or at least the one I drive by is usually wrapping it up. But these 5 o'clock games usually eat a little early, so be sure to swing by, grab you some chicken if you can. Powwow on the mound takes a quick break. Ramirez had a pop out towards Montiel over at short.
Mojo, that's what happened.
He'll make his way up to the plate. There's 2 runners on with 1 in scoring position. You've got Ty Kutak over at second. Mason Winters is over at first. And with 1 away, nice opportunity for Ramirez to get an RBI with a good hit into the outfield.
He's done that all year, though. I don't know if his arm is still messed up.
Villarreal, quick check over at second. Here's the pitch. There's a big hit towards left. Larson is going to make his way underneath it. He's going to watch it, brings it in, and And no tag up's going to get made as that one goes by Jen. Raymond was there to get it back. That'll be a fly out towards left field here for Ramirez for out number 2. Which brings up number 15, Brody Miller. He's going to pop out towards short in the first inning. He's got 2 runners on still. Kutak still at second. Winters is still at first. L'Oreal waits the call. It's going to be a breaking ball just a little outside. That's some good north and up and down movement. Just a little too far outside. It's ball 1. Counts 1-0. We'll bat to the lineup here if Miller can make his way on base, which means Jonathan Gonzalez is on deck, so he'll be set to bat next. Pitch. Breaking ball, a little too far outside again. It's going to be ball 2. Counts 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs with 2 runners on here for Miller. Villarreal on the mound for the Hawks, trying to pitch his way out of this one. Quick check over at Kutak. Here's the pitch. There's a hit by Miller, a big one towards right. Montiel's trying to chase it down. That's to the fence line, right where the fence meets the grass, as Kutak will score. Winters will score, and that's a 2 RBIs triple for Brody Miller. As the Bulldogs extend their lead 6-0. Jonathan Gonzalez, he was walked here in the second as the order has batted through for your Bulldogs. He's got Brody Miller over in scoring position now at third after that 2 RBI triple and 2 outs. First pitch is going to be just a little too far outside. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Miller got a good handle on that one. Looks like maybe the wind got underneath it just a tad as it dropped right where the fence meets the outfield. Second pitch here. That's a big hit towards right center field. And it's going to go into the glove of Montiel as he chases that one down. That'll be out number 3. So the order bats through for your Bowie Bulldogs, and 6 runs come across. And after 2, Bowie has a, why is it not showing? That's crazy. After 2, Bowie has a 6-0 lead over the Hayes Hawks. Top of the third, set to get moving here shortly, folks. Want to give a thank you out to one of our RBI sponsors, Wolfpack Roofing. Wolfpack Roofing Exteriors are your experts to maintain your home. We're insured, factory certified, and bring 3 generations of experience and knowledge to help you solve any challenges you may have. We are ready to help with even your smallest of repairs for all of your roof, stucco, stone, gutters, carpentry, siding, and paint needs. Let us be your one-stop shop to fix everything at once on your home's exterior. Call us at 512-790-ROOF or go to wolfpackrfg.com and join the pack. Simmons back on the mound for your Bulldogs, as Logan Larson will be set to lead off for the Hawks. He'll be set to bat first with Devin Gonzalez batting second. And then top of the order, Alex Montiel set to bat third.
Now stepping in for Hayes, number 17, Logan Larson.
Logan Larson up to the plate. Here's the first pitch from Simmons. Fastball down the middle, gets called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Simmons moving fast. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be, I guess, a little too far outside. It'll be ball 1. Counts even 1-1. Fastball. That one's too far outside. That's ball 2. Counts 2-1 here. Simmons looking to readjust himself after that kind of a long break he had at the bottom of the second, as that one's going to hit foul straight behind us. That'll be strike 2, counts even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Simmons with the pitch. As Larson swing and misses. He'll go down swinging for out number 2. second strikeout of the night for
Center fielder
Simmons.
number 13, Devin Gonzalez.
Next up, the center fielder, Devin Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle by Simmons. Strike one. Counts 0-1. 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be probably a little too low is what it looks like. As the Hawk faithful are around me, they like that one, but they don't like it when it's the other way around. There's a big hit towards center. Merriman watching that one go into his glove. Route number 2. I think I said Larson was out number 2. He was out number 1.
The leadoff man, the shortstop, number 15, Alex Monta.
Next up is going to be top of the order, shortstop Alex Montiel. First pitch is a fastball, catches the outside edge for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch. That one's going to get hit foul immediately. There's a bouncer towards second. Nice diving catch by Ramirez. A throw to Colopy in time. As that is a heck of a play by Ramirez. Play 4-3. That'll be out number 3. The Hawks go down 1-2-3. As they have still yet to bring a run across.
That's, you know what? That's what I do like in every event. And I'm trying to learn. I know, and I'm trying to learn. But like with Zach's, I just took 3 or 4 of each pose. Oh no, yeah. They were all.
Now pitching number
So
4,
middle of the third.
Owen Reed.
As we're going to have a switch up for the pitching crew here for Hayes. Number 4, Cullen Lee will take the plate. I'll make my notes very quickly. So, middle of the third, folks, going to give a big thank you out to Capital Title BOWIE Law Firm. Capital Title and BOWIE Law Firm is a full-service real estate title closing office. If you are buying, selling, or refinancing residential or commercial property, we would love to help you out. So Ben Merriman will be set to lead off here for your Bulldogs. Patrick Colopy batting second, with Travis Starkey set to bat third. As Lee looks nice and warm there on the mound.
Yeah, but you're already going to have multiple of the same
Villarreal started off strong in the first with putting down the Bulldogs 1-2-3, but in the second kind of had a lost, I guess, grip or location on his ball there as he gave up 6 runs.
Center fielder number 2, Ben Merriman.
So Merriman had a single in the second. That's a high inside fastball for ball 1. Counts 1-0. There's the 1-0 from Lee. That one's going to be outside this time for ball 2. Counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Lee with the pitch. In the right batter's box for ball 3. Counts 3-0.
Well, and I don't think they do the one location. Like, I know Tristan's having his, and Christy's like, they're going to Mercer.
There's a fastball down the middle by Lee for strike 1. Counts 3-1 now. There's a high breaking ball, ball 4. Merriman will make his way on base for the second time tonight.
Patrick Colopy.
which is going to bring up first baseman Patrick Colopy. He was bunting his last time at bat in the second, his first time at bat in the second, right down the first baseline. And the throw to first just was not a good one by first baseman Raymond, and it went right past second baseman Jen there for the error. That's going to be outside for ball one. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs here. Bottom of the third, 1 runner on for your Bulldogs. It's Patrick Colopy over at the plate. Travis Starkey's going to be on deck. He'll be set to bat next. Bulldogs trying to get some more runs in on this 6-0 lead over the Hayes Hawks. Pitch. There's a hit down the third baseline. It's going to stay fair as Covington dive can't get to it. Merriman will get the call to hold up at third, as that's going to be a double for Colopy.
Gotta move, guys. Gotta make it play.
So here comes Travis Starkey up, hit an RBI single in the second. With a nice opportunity to get another RBI in here. He's got 2 runners in scoring position with Merriman over at third and Colopy over at second. Here's the pitch to Starkey. There's a hit down the third baseline that is going to go foul. That'll be strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's going to hit the. That's going to be strike 2. Our strike zone's gotten a little wider there as that one was outside. And I'll be trying to speed this game up as it's no balls, 2 strikes here for Lee. Pitch to Starkey. That one's outside. Same location as the last one, but this time that's a ball. So ball 1 counts 1 and 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Starkey. Merriman and Colopy on third and second respectively. Here's the pitch. Starkey hits that one right back up to Lee. Merriman will trot his way over. Colopy's going to get the go-ahead to go towards home. The throw home is not going to be in time. And a 2 RBI double for Travis Starkey. The Bulldogs extend their lead.
Put him in scoring position. They got it.
Francis will make his way in to run for Starkey so he can get his gear back on. He's going to bring up third baseman Cade Urbanski up to the plate. He hit a sacrifice fly to bring a run in the second.
There's just no freaking way.
Ty Kutak is going to be on deck. He'll be set to bat next. Lee, quick check over at second. Here's the pitch. It's a nice fastball down the middle as Francis dangerously almost got tagged out there. I think he took a big jump. So strike 1 for Urbanski. Francis will stay put at second. No balls, 1 strike. Still no outs here, bottom of the third. Quick time called. Urbanski will make his way back into the box. Lee gets set. Here's the 0-1. That is going to be outside in the dirt. Francis will take off towards third on that wild pitch. That is ball 1 for Urbanski. So runner will advance over to third. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, 1 runner on. Here's the pitch from Lee. There's a throw right down the middle for strike 2. Counts 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. There's a hit down the first base into the glove of Raymond. As we watched that one go in. That was a line drive bullet to him over there at first. That'll be out number 1.
Next up, the BOWIE number 16, Ty Kuta.
I didn't know she was gonna be in the house. I know, right?
There's a nice pitch by Lee there, right over home plate. It's called for strike one. Counts 0-1. Kutak's at the plate now. Top of the order will be due up if Kutak can make his way on base with Mason Winters on deck. Francis still over at third. One out. There's a high fly towards left. Larson and Montiel. Montiel's going to bring that one in. And Francis will stay put. So that'll be a high, deep pop-up towards short for out number 2. Which brings up top of the order, Mason Winters.
Mason Winters.
Winters. He is 1 for 2 so far today. Hit an RBI single in the second and had a pop out towards center field over to Gonzalez in the first. There's 2 away, 1 runner on as Francis is still waiting to come home. His first pitch will be, this will be a little too low. I missed that one, I apologize. Ball 1, counts 1-0. There's a bunt down the third baseline that is going to stay fair. Francis will cross, and Winters can't quite keep it fair long enough as the Hawks do a good job of knocking that one foul there at the end. So that'll be strike 1 for Winters. Counts even 1-1. Here's the pitch from Lee. Breaking ball. It's going to be a little bit too high for ball 2. Counts 2-1. Lee throwing a really nice looking breaking ball there. Just a little bit too high, probably right above that strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Francis still at third. There's a big hit by Winters. That one's going towards left with Larson. Watching it. Larson brings it in for out number 2. Excuse me, out number 3. I apologize. That's a fly out towards left. Out number 3. Bulldogs bring 2 more runs across here. They extend their lead 8-0 after 3. So top of the 4th, want to give another shout out to our Grand Slam sponsor, Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare. Do you have a loved one who has just returned home from the hospital? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. Our skilled, compassionate healthcare staff helps patients recover and manage their conditions at home, which means less worry for you. We help your loved ones recover from serious conditions like strokes, heart attacks, falls, and complicated wounds. Robinson Creek also offers hospice care services at home for loved ones with a terminal illness. We're a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. So Simmons back on the mound here for your Bulldogs. Cooper Ginn will be set to lead off here, top of the 4th for the Hayes Hawks. Zach Sprawling will be set to bat second with Beck Raymond set to bat third.
The baby bear.
Leading off for Hayes, number 2, second baseman Cooper Ginn.
So Cooper Ginn will make his way up to the plate. Ginn, the only Hawk to reach base so far this afternoon, as he reached on an error as he watches that one go by for ball 1. Counts 1-0. That one's going to be hit foul behind us for strike 1. Counts even 1-1.
Run, drive it, bud.
Simmons, pretty efficient here on the mound so far tonight, as that was a fastball on the outside edge for strike 2. Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Simmons. That one's in the dirt.
Maybe not if you were texting.
Ball 1. Ball 2. Counts even 2-2. Yeah. So Zach Spalding, DH for the Hawks, is going to be on deck. We'll see him next, as here's the 2-2 from Simmons. That one's hit towards center, and Merriman can't quite get a glove on it. That'll drop down. No way he was going to make it to that one, as that was a drop. That will be a single for Cooper Jen. First base runner of the night for the Hawks. First hit of the night for the Hawks. And Zach Spradlin will make his way up to the plate now. He's got one runner on, no outs. Simmons, quick check over at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Strike one, counts 0-1. No balls, one strike. One runner on for the Hawks. Simmons. Quick check over to Jen at first. Here's the pitch. That's outside of the dirt. Gets away from Starkey. Jen will take off towards second. On the wild pitch. It's ball one for Spradling. So 1 ball, 1 strike here for Simmons. Runner on second now after that wild pitch. Spradling back in the box. Here's the 1-1. That one gets hit deep towards left. That's going to drop right in front of Kutak as Jen will round. And the tag, they're going to throw to second instead, and they're going to make the tag. So Spradling will get an RBI single is what I'm going to give him. There's Jen made his way across, but he was going to be tagged out, trying to make his way to second and make it a double. He'll be out number 1. The Hawks, though, are going to bring a run across as they slowly chip away at your Bulldog lead. Score is 8-1. Next up is going to be Beck Raymond, first baseman for the Hawks, as he hits that one foul. It'll be strike one. No runners on, 1 out. Raymond hit a pop out towards Colopy over at first, his last at bat. There was a low throw there from Simmons for ball 1. Counts even 1-1. One, fastball, a little too far outside. Ball 2, counts 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, no runners on. Raymond almost offers that one, but pulls back and decides against it. Good thing he did, as that was ball 3. Counts 3-1. That one's going to be called for strike 2 for Raymond. Nice pitch by Simmons on that one, as you hear the Hawk faithful not happy with that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be low, hits the dirt. Raymond will reach on that one. He'll be the another base runner here in the 4th inning for the Hawks. Just going to be your catcher, Trey Webb. Hit a grounder towards Ramirez at second, in the second. There's 1 away here, top of the 4th. 1 runner on for the Hawks.
Stay close, good move.
One ball, no strikes here for Webb. Simmons with the pitch. That is not going to get the call there. It's ball 2. Counts 2-0.
Stay close, Beck.
2 balls, no strikes. Simmons with the pitch. There's a bouncer back up towards Winters. Winters will tag second. Go for the double into Colopy. The double play for out number 2 and out number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th. Score still 8-1. Sorry. Try to get my notes right and get everything organized here. All right, folks, middle of the 4th going around now. We're going to give a shout out to Lone Star Baseball. And A name a lot of you probably know. Lone Star Baseball Club is the premier youth and high school baseball program in the state of Texas. Operated as a nonprofit, our focus is on developing young men as ball players and high-quality individuals ready to contribute to our communities. Our record is unmatched in providing and finding opportunities for our ball players to play at the next level. We are Lone Star. So Lee will be back on the mound here for the Hawks. They'll be set to face off against Grayson Ramirez, set to lead off for the BOWIE Bulldogs. Brody Miller set to bat second. Well, Jonathan Gonzalez set to bat third as the breeze picks up and we get the slight sprinkle of rain. Not as refreshing as it sounds.
I know, it's
I don't know where it keeps coming from.
All right, so Grayson Ramirez will make his way up to the plate. 0 for 2 so far tonight, so having a rough go at it. He had a pop out towards short, deep pop out if I remember right, and then a fly ball towards left. So he's been angling towards that left side here so far this evening. We're looking to get some more runs in here if the Bulldogs can. Remember, folks, there is a 10-run rule here in high school baseball. That one's going to go a little bit outside for ball one. Counts 1-0. If after 5 there is a 10-run lead, then the game gets called, and that'll do it. So 3 more runs needed here for the Bulldogs to get that and possibly have a run roll game and cut this one short. It counts 2-0 here for Ramirez. Lee with the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That was right down the middle. Strike one. So Figelia letting Ramirez know, calm down, take it easy. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Lee. That one's way up high. Ball 3. Counts 3-1. So 3-1 count, folks, right? What does that mean? Oh, faithful. Heater down the middle is what we usually see. Lee with the pitch. And that is what we see as Ramirez knew it was coming, took a crack at it, pops it foul. Counts full now, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here for Ramirez. The pitch from Lee. And that one's going to catch the zone. Ramirez will go down looking for out number 1.
Next up for BOWIE, number 13, Brody Miller.
Brody Miller making his way up to the plate now. Hit a 2 RBI triple in the second. He had some runners on. And hit a pop out towards Montiel over at short. His first time at bat. He'll look to get the BOWIE offense moving here in the bottom of the 4th. As he shows bunt, but can't quite get it down. Strike 1, counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, no runners on here for Brody Miller. Doesn't quite hit the outside edge of the zone. That will be ball 1, counts even 1-1. The 1-1 from Lee. There's a hit down the first baseline foul. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. There's the 1-2. There's a high fly towards left center that drops right in front of Larson at left field. It's going to be a base hit for Brody Miller. Will be the first runner on here in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
Next up, DH. Jonathan Gonzalez will make his way up to the plate. Gonzalez was walked in the second and hit a fly out towards right field in the 3rd. Excuse me, not in the 3rd. He was walked in the second and hit a fly out in the second. I apologize. He was the one batter that got to bat twice in the second inning. So he'll look to face off against Lee here. This first time as a throw to first is not in time. Brody Miller's over at first, 1 out. Jonathan Gonzalez at the plate. Bulldogs with an 8-1 lead over the Hayes Hawks. Lee with the pitch. There's a hit. That one goes down the left side foul. As Webb is going to try to chase it to the fence as he watches it just to make sure. That'll be strike one. Counts 0-1.
I didn't see that hair all flopping all over the place today. What happened?
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
Baby.
Gonzalez, second waiting. Brody Miller, short lead over at first. The throw to first, not in time. Lee, a right-hander again. So it's a little bit more difficult for these right-handers to do that spin and throw to get the runner out at first. Usually looking for a big lead, but again, Miller, not too big of a lead.
No, she's not.
Maybe a 5-footer lead. As there's a big hit by Gonzalez towards right center. That one's going deep and will drop over the head of Montiel as Miller will round second and be held up at third. Stand-up double for Gonzalez.
Getting there for a double, bringing up number 2, center fielder Ben Merriman.
Big hitter center fielder Ben Merriman will make his way up to the plate. He hit a single in the second and then was walked in the third. So 100% on base percentage here. Nice chance for Merriman here to add some RBIs to his name tonight if he can. 2 runners in scoring position with Miller at third, Gonzalez at second. Blah, had to catch my tongue there. There's only 1 away, so Patrick Colopy is going to be on deck. He'll be set to bat next, barring a double play, as there's a big hit by Merriman towards left. Larson's chasing it to the wall and can't quite get to it. He loses it in the sky. Miller's going to tag up, make his way over. Gonzalez will be held up, so Miller will come across. And the Bulldogs extend their lead.
Now batting number 13, Patrick Colopy.
You know, and I'm lost if that's considered a hit or an error. I want to say it's considered an error, and that's how I'm going to call it. The E7 there. Merriman will make his way to second. Next up, first baseman Patrick Colopy. Reached an error his first time at bat, then hit a double in the third. He faced off against Lee in the third as he swings at that one and can't make contact. Strike one. Counts 0-1. 2 runners on here for Colopy with 1 away. He's got Gonzalez at third, Merriman over at second. Looking to bring an RBI in if he can. Lee going to get himself reset on the mound as likes the call. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, kind of diagonal, kind of.
He's going to hit that outside edge for strike 2. Colopy falls behind 0-2 here in the count. Want to bring these runs across if you can. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Colopy awaits the pitch. Swing and a miss. Colopy will go down swinging. We're out number 2.
Next up, the blue catcher number 24, Travis Starkey.
Second strikeout thrown here by Lee. As catcher, Travis Starkey will make his way up to the plate now. Starkey, 2 for 2 so far. Hit a single in the second, hit a double in the third. RBIs both times at bat. Looking to bring some more in. Need to get that triple and start working on the cycle. As that was going to be outside for ball 1. Counts 1-0.
It's fun to see all the players, come together.
Lee with the pitch. Starkey hits that one deep towards left. It's going to drop in. It does. Gonzalez will hit. So will Merriman. He'll round third. Starkey will leg out and slide. Oh, buddy. Just get his uniform dirty. That's a 2 RBI double for Starkey. As he brings across Gonzalez and Merriman. And the Bulldogs
Next up, the blue, third baseman, number 12, Caden
taking 11-1 lead over the Hayes Hawks. Francis will make his way in to run for Starkey. with Kate Urbanski, third baseman, coming up to the plate now. Urbanski had a sacrifice fly in the second, hit a liner towards Raymond over at first. A nice catch by Raymond back in the third. As we're going to have a quick time, and his coaching staff will make their way out to the mound to have a chat with Lee. That will do it for Lee. He'll get a round of applause from the Hawks faithful. New pitcher coming in is going to be powwow with Webb. And we are set to resume. Urbanski at the plate, folks. We got Jaden Francis over at second after that 2 RBI double. Another one by Starkey. Couldn't quite get the triple. As there's the first pitch from Walker. Hits right back towards him. Montiel's going to glove it. Throw to first in time. As Walker comes in and does exactly what he needed to do to get out number 3 for the Hawks. And after 4, the Bulldogs lead the Hayes Hawks 11-1.
I'm retired from Texas State. I work at St. Ed's now.
Top of the 5th, folks, and the Hawks are going to need to bring across at least 1 run to keep this one going. If not, it will be a 10-run rule. With that being said, let's give a shout out to some of our sponsors. First one's going to be Maxwell Lock and Ritter, serving clients, building relationships, and positively impacting our community. Those are the cornerstones of Maxwell Lock and Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management. With our team of experienced professionals, you're gaining trusted business advisors for your accounting, tax, and wealth management needs in Central Texas. To learn more about how Maxwell Lock and Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management can help you achieve your personal or business goals, visit us online at www.mlrpc.com. Tyler's is known for their product mix consisting of more than 350 brands and our iconic Tyler's tees that are worn and loved by local Texans, traveling tourists, and everyone in between. With hundreds of color combinations and unique designs released regularly, we want your next Tyler's tee to be as original as your next adventure. That's Tyler's, one of our dog sponsors this year. So Sebastian Montiel will make his way up to the plate. He struck out swinging his last at bat in the second inning. Again, folks, the Hayes Hawks will need to bring at least 1 run across to keep this one going. If not, a run rule will be in effect, and that will do it for the game. So Montiel gets set. Simmons with the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, one strike. Simmons with the pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt. Another ball one. Counts even 1-1. Catcher's a new guy down there. It's John Bukowski. Bukowski is going to replace Starkey at home plate. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing. That one goes foul. Strike two. Counts 1-2. We actually got a couple different guys out there on the field. Matthew McGowan is going to be over at second. There's the pitch from Simmons. Swing and a miss. That'll be strikeout number 3. That'll be out number 1. Wilson Benesh is going to be over at first.
I know the name. I don't know the face. I know his name.
It's Luke James. That's going to be over at third.
Very small, but yeah.
And I can't quite see the outfield, so I apologize for any new guys out there in the outfield. Covington's at the plate here for the Hawks as he watches that one go by for ball 1. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Counts even 1-1. Simmons gets set. Pitch. Breaking ball gets hit high towards center. That looks like Merriman underneath there. I don't think it is. That is actually number 1, Mason Cuchilla.
Number 21, John Casares.
So Cuchilla is going to bring that one in. Out number 2. We're going to have a new hitter come in for Logan Larson. It's going to be number 29, John Casares.
We have too much in the backyard.
A white lab.
Kind of the blood dog.
Well, how do you get to your house? So from like a, what's that?
1626, we cut the off of that.
First pitch by Simmons is going to be too low for ball 1. Counts 1-0. Final out here if the Bulldogs can hold on and get it. Again, folks, 1 run needs to come across for the Hawks to avoid a 10-run rule. Simmons with the 1-0. Swing, and that one goes off the face mask of Bukowski. It's going to be strike 1. Counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. We do have 2 new guys in the left and right field. So again, I apologize that I can't see it. As that'll be a swing and a miss for Casares. Strike 2, counts 1-2. Simmons, 1 more strike away from getting out of this one and calling this a game. As here's the 1-2. That one's going to be too high. Ball 2. I like the call to go up the ladder. No offering by Casares though. Good eye there at the plate. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no runners on. Simmons with the 2-2. That was a I don't know what they're on with that one, but that's going to be ball 3. Counts full now, 3-2. True full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Simmons gets set. Here's the payoff pitch. And they're going to say Casares went around there.
You called that a strike?
As that'll be strike 3. Casares will go down swinging. The 4th strikeout of the night for Simmons.
That was terrible.
And that'll do it. Run rule in effect, folks. So the Bulldogs come away with an 11-1 win over the Hayes Hawks. Hayes, I believe that's actually going to do it for their season. check here.
Nice to meet you too, Caroline.
So Hayes only able to win 3. That's going to be 6. So they're going to have to hope that San Marcos loses out, which again, San Marcos playing Aikens this week is probably not going to happen. So that will most likely do it for the Hayes Hawks season. But we'll see what happens as the Rattlers are getting set to take on the Aikens Eagles here at Berger. But that'll do it for me, folks. The final here from the Berger Athletic Complex, your Bowie Bulldogs 11, the Hayes Hawks 1. Be sure to tune in Friday as we've got a 7 o'clock first pitch from the Hayes Hawk baseball field. I'll be there bringing you all the action if you can't make it, but if you can, come by, say hi, give me a high five. Let me know that you're at least, someone's listening out there. Other than that, folks, I appreciate y'all. Tune in next time. You've been listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Vype Live.